Aloha! Hello. It feels like so long since I've spoken to you, dear camera. It's just been a week. It's exam time where I come from. So if you come from where I come from, or if it's exam time where you come from, best of luck to you. This week's suggestion comes to us from Robinurd. She sounds German. She's not. And her suggestion was a video about theater etiquette. Nothing on this planet gets me more worked up than people with poor theater etiquette. It's so simple, and yet people are so bad at it. It's so simple, in fact, that I've been able to narrow it down to 5 simple rules. Now, this guide applies to movie theaters, Broadway theaters, off-Broadway theaters, off-Broadway theaters, community theaters, other professional theaters. Basically, anytime you're gathered in the dark with a group of strangers watching something. Anyway, without further ado, I say that a lot, don't I? Anyway, I give to you Liam's Guide to Theater Etiquette. Yes, that did just happen. Rule number 1, no talking. It really doesn't get simpler than this. Just clam it and hold your thoughts until the end. So simple. And by the way, clarification here, talking includes whispering. I don't care how softly you think you're whispering. It's too freaking loud. Rule number 2, consume your food quietly. Okay, so let's say you're going to see a movie on your own because you can't get a date. And to make up for your lack of date, you've decided to purchase Hot Lips. That's fine. That's great. Yeah, that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that. Just open the candy before the show begins so that we can avoid this. Like, seriously, are you even trying to open the candy, or are you just making noise on purpose? Rule number 3, stay seated. If you can't sit still for a couple of hours, stay home. Okay, pause, I gotta tell you a story. A couple weeks ago, I was at the theater seeing Lincoln. Phenomenal movie, by the way, you must see it. Spoiler alert that isn't a spoiler alert because it's actually common knowledge, Lincoln gets shot. When this occurred in the movie, the lady sitting next to me gasps, turns to her husband, says, "You didn't tell me he dies," and then gets up and leaves the theater crying. What? First of all, you broke the talking rule. Second of all, you broke the stay seated rule. Third of all, brush up on your quintessential common knowledge, woman. Rule number 4, turn off your phone. I don't care if you're the most socially connected person on the planet. I have faith that you can go a couple of hours without tweeting. #real talk. Now, if you think you're being all stealthy and holding your phone in your lap and texting, newsflash, your phone emits light. Oh my God, would you look at that? Rule number 5, stay awake. Okay, quiz time. If you are tired, where do you go? Is the answer A, bed, or B, the theater? If you answered A, bed, you're correct. Now, this rule is extra important for live theater events because it's just plain disrespectful. Now, this rule is extra important if you snore. If you follow those simple rules, not only will you have a better time, but everyone around you will have a better time. Subscribe, Facebook, Twitter, you know the deal. It's all in the description. And I hope you have a wonderful week. This